Alright, so to take this apart, what you're going to want to do is take these set screws out. This is a 1/16 Allen wrench. You're going to turn these out like 2 turns each. That should let you pull this down. There should be enough slack inside here with the wire that you'll be able to get this out to about here. You want to pop these off, and this is going to give you kind of a hard time. You use a pair of pliers to grab a hold of it and get it off. You're going to want to take this. You can leave this on actually. If this is over, it'll be attached to the machine over here. There'll be 2 flathead screws that just kind of clamp it to the machine. You can take those screws off and then this thing will come off. You want to try to save this piece unless you have another larger zip tie. So then you can take these off the bottom. This will be staying in the machine, and what you'll do is you can just clip off get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of the little one in the middle. And then just clip these. These are the 2 you want to save, SR1-2 and SR1-1. These are the ones that are going to go up and measure your black panel. So keep these wires separate. You can clip the other wires back. Once you're done, you're going to want to pull these out further, and if you want, you can actually take the screw out that lets this drop off, and these wires will be sticking out of the bottom. Clip these off. Now you can do this one of 2 ways. You can put new terminals on this, strip the wire and crimp them on here if there's enough slack in the wire. If there's not enough slack in the wire, you can just strip these wires and we'll let them stick out. I'll try to simulate this as best I can. It's going to fight me every step of the way. Put this back on and leave these wires sticking out this way and just strip them. That's going to give me a hard time. So these 2 wires go all the way up to your rack, to your black panel. You can just leave these stripped and then put short segments of wire back onto your collector. And leave this stripped. So you'll have 2 of these on here. So you've got 2 wires sticking out of here. Use this one so it looks pretty. 2 wires sticking out of the top of your collector. There is an up and a down to this, so make sure you put it back in the way it came out. Then you can take and tuck this back in. And just clip this so we can make it pretty. We put this in through here. Put this all back together. And now you wire nut these things together. Put a wire nut on here. Put a wire nut on here. Tuck this all back together. And then what you'll be doing is once you tie this back in and you tighten everything up, put your screw back into the shaft, tighten these back up but not over tighten them so that now this stays in the PVC adapter. Pull this back like this and put a zip tie around it so it can't, because right about here there's going to be the gear to drive it. So now this thing is ready to go. You're going to put this back into the machine and clamp it back to the machine, and you'll take your previous wires over here put new terminals on the bottom and put them on the two big ones on the outside. And that should do it.